This should be played at high volume, preferably in a residential area.
You are now in tune into to the Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast with your host, Jay to the Mark. Listener discretion.
Ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey yo, this Staten Island's own Dro motherfucking best you heard. You tuned into my homie, my man, Jay Tudor, you know what I mean? Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast. Don't touch that fucking button, you heard?
You heard the man. That's Dro Pesci, man. You can catch him at The Real Dro Pesci on SoundCloud and on Twitter at DA Real Dro Pesci, man. One of my favorite artists for real right there, man. But yo, welcome back. Welcome back to another journey of the Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast. I'll be your host for this journey. This is J to the Mar, J the number 2, THAMAR. Follow or swallow on Twitter and Instagram. Check the show out on Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, all that shit, whatever. Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast. I want to get into this, man. There's a lot of shit that happened since the last episode, man. I mean, you got the Black Panther movie. You got Teriyaki, excuse me, Tekashi. 6'9" going against the fucking West Coast. I don't know if y'all keeping up with that shit. That shit is crazy. And just a bunch of other shit. You know, I want to start with this school shooting shit real quick. You know, condolences to, you know, people who lost people throughout this crazy madness. But I'm not so more talking about the event with this. I'm talking about what the media is doing and trying to humanize this fucking animal, this fucking monster, this piece of shit faggot, right? They're trying to humanize him. And, you know, you always see this shit when it's like a school shooting. There's shootings every week in, you know, in the cities. But what about Chicago? What about Chicago? Right? Actually, and that week in Chicago, I believe, according to Hey Jackass, which is a website that I frequent, and it shows you the murder rate of Chicago and how daily it occurs. I think 5 people died that same week that this asshole took 17 people. So he tripled that. He tripled Chicago by himself and during that week. By the way, Chicago's up to 250 to date. But anyway, the media is trying to humanize this fuck, right? And I'm like, why? You know, they want you to have like empathy, sympathy for him. What's the difference? Empathy is pretty much, you know, have an understanding, you know, his point of view. Walk a mile in his shoes, so to speak. You know? And sympathy is like they want you to feel sorry for him. Oh, his mother died from the flu, and he got adopted, and he had problems in school, so, you know, he had like a mental illness problem. Fuck out my face. Fuck out of here. You know how many mental motherfuckers are out in the street, in the public? Yo, the government stopped funding fucking mental institutions in the 60s. So all those mental hospitals and shit, they closed down in the 60s. How do I know that? Because I read it on the internet. But no, I honestly, there was a crazy shooting. I forgot, maybe like a couple of years ago, and I talked about it too, and I read about it. So where do all those people go? They go out to the public. But this motherfucker wasn't mentally crazy. He was just a fucking asshole. Because all that shit was premeditated. Motherfucker got YouTube, Instagram pictures of him fucking pointing guns and shit like that. And they want you to feel sorry for him. Well, you know, mental illness is a condition to... Yeah, but what about Chicago? Y'all never say that about them. And those motherfuckers grow up without knowing who the fuck their father is. Half of them. House full of kids. Probably drugs all over the goddamn place. Violence. Poor living conditions. Shit. Can't walk out in public without fucking cops fucking with you and shit like that. You go talk about this motherfucker got mental issues? Fuck him. Fuck him. He should have killed him in his goddamn cell. How about that? Fuck him. But you know what's crazy? There's been 18 school shootings since the beginning of this year. You believe that shit? 18 school shootings. And guess where most of them happen at? Not in the inner city. Not in Chicago. You could guess the racial makeup of some of those people. You could guess why it doesn't happen in black schools often. Oh, because, you know, metal detectors, probably armed guards, security guards, and they know there's going to be repercussions if you do fuck with somebody, you know, from a different part of town or a different gang or whatever the fuck. I don't know. But it's crazy. But the media is like, I don't know. They want you to feel sorry for this guy almost. This howdy doody looking motherfucker. And don't be fooled by the last name, Cruz. You know how many motherfuckers that, you know, Hispanic people who consider themselves white? I'm pretty sure he's one of them. George fat ass faggot Zimmerman does. Right? Isn't Florida the stand your ground state, right? Remember when Trayvon got hunted by these fucking super predators? Because that's what these fucking people are, Hillary Clinton. Remember he got hunted down? What did the media want to do? They wanted to look up his fucking school records to see if he was a problem child. Well, he smokes weed and he listens to hip hop. Oh, wait, so he deserved to be killed? Remember, he's the victim in that case. He was the victim. But they try to make him the villain. You see that shit? And in this case, they're trying to make this guy the sympathetic figure. Well, you know, he has a problem. I know how to solve it. You put a shoe up his fucking ass. Well, actually, they did. He used to get beat up in school. You know that they called the cops 30 times to this motherfucker's house within 7 years. I'm guessing when he lived with his mother. Shit, he probably killed her. She probably got sick of his shit. Well, you're supposed to feel sorry for him. The FBI got a fucking hint. They didn't take it seriously. Why? Why? You know why they didn't take it fucking seriously. And look what happened. This motherfucker used to wear MAGA hats. What's it? MAGA hats? Trump shit? And what Trump do? Well, their classmates, you know, they see warning signs and, you know, if somebody should have said something and blah, blah, blah. Wait, what? You turning the shit on them? Then he talks about Russia. You fucking cocksucker. Really? You trying to make it about you and your issue with that? Man. And that motherfucker was in Florida this weekend. What did he do? Probably play golf. Bet you. And you know what the crazy thing about with Trump, I'm not going to stay too much on this story. I just wanted to vent about it a little bit because I didn't really talk about it on social media. Because a lot of people are sensitive to a lot of shit, right? But didn't Trump revoke the, I think Obama had some type of gun regulation in terms of, you know, people who was mentally ill had to go through, you know, a lot of different test or protocol or whatever. It wasn't easy for them to get a gun. He revoked that. You know when he revoked it? Exactly 1 year ago. You believe that? Actually, not exactly, the same month. Because I remember it was Black History Month and it was the last day of Black History and he fucking signed that, you know, into law. So mentally, you know, ill people can get guns. Mentally ill people can also join the military too. You know that? They can join the military too. I'm just like, yo, goddamn, really? Shit. Remember that motherfucker, Elliot Rodger, who shot up the college campus in California? Santa Barbara, I believe. And he made a video. He's like, if I can't have these women, then I will destroy you. Ha 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 ha. And I'm gonna go in the sorority house, and all the prettiest women they're gonna get destroyed. Ha 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 ha. You want to be with these brutes, and you don't want to be with a person like me. I have a nice car, I have a $500 sweater, and you don't want me. I never had sex with a woman, and I don't know what that's like. It's messed up, but you will learn today. This is my retribution. Ha ha ha. And you think I'm exaggerating? That's how that motherfucker was in the video. Type up Elliot Rodger in the fucking YouTube. Click search or whatever the fucking button they got for it now. These motherfuckers think they really playing Call of Duty. You think I'm joking? They really believe they're a fucking cartoon character or a movie character. Speaking of movie characters, you know what's so funny? Bruce Willis has a movie coming out called Death Wish about a white guy who I think he loses his kid or some shit to like some gun violence, and he takes, he gets his guns and he takes revenge. Guess where we're at? In Chicago. How apropos. Really? It's just crazy. I don't get it, man. I don't get it. But this motherfucker in Florida, Cruz or whatever his name is, Nicholas Cruz, how'd he do that? Killed 17 people. And like I said, in Chicago, it was 5 for that week in that same time. But whatever, enough about those fucking assholes. The Black Panther movie. Yo, dope. If you haven't seen the Black Panther movie, please go out there and see it. I'm not going to say support. No, just go see it. It's a good fucking movie. And you know what? Let me say something before I continue with this. I'm not going to have no spoilers or nothing, so you can listen to what I'm about to say. I mean, it's like little stuff that I'm not going to spoil you, but you'll see. But let me just talk to black people really quick about this Black Panther movie. So everybody else, you can, fast forward maybe 5 minutes or whatever. Black people, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Seriously, I've never seen so many people divided over a fucking fictional movie. All right? On one hand, you got black people like, man, don't go see that shit, man. Only people that's making money for that shit is the white folks, man. Your black folks, man, they don't even show up to vote, man. You know what I'm saying? And they put their money into this. They won't put their money into the community. They ain't gonna do this and they ain't gonna do that. Man, if you go see that movie, you're a sellout. Then on the other hand, I hear, yo, man, word is born. I'm going to a movie with my dashiki, my motherfucking kufi, fucking my Malcolm X poster, whatever the fuck. And then, I'm going to support, man. If you don't go see Black Panther, man, you a sellout, man. Straight up, man. I'm going there with my medallion, all that shit, man. You don't go see this shit, you a sellout, man. And I was like, whoa, wait, what the time out? What the fuck did I miss? This is a cartoon character, right? He's a comic book, right? We knew this was coming, right? He didn't get introduced fucking last weekend. This character was introduced a long time ago. You knew this shit was coming. Why are black folks acting like this is the second wave of the civil rights movement? Or if you go see Black Panther, you're gonna get a reparations check. Now, to me, yes, seeing black, movies or films with black people portrayed as just royalty or in positive images and as heroes, I like that. I think it's uplifting. And I'm tired of seeing, 30 Years a Slave or Boys in the Hood Part 8. I'm tired of seeing shit like that. Matter of fact, one of my boys, he hooked up my Fire Stick for me, right? So he kept trying to put one of these, hood movies channels on my shit. So I'm like, I don't want to see that shit. Yo, every single movie was a cat with a gun pointing at you, whoever the viewer is. He's, Boys in the Hood Part 8. Menace to your society. Menace to his society. Menace to society. And it's like, God damn. All these fucking hood movies. You know? I mean, that's what a lot of these people are doing, the independent shit. Guess what it's about? Fucking violence and guns. You know, Black Panther has violence in it, but he's kicking ass for good, right? Or for civil rights. I don't know. People are going crazy over this shit. Like, God damn. Look, can we just say, enjoy the movie. Enjoy the movie. Yes, black people should, support more, their own shit. Yes, Stan Lee is going to get fucking crazy millions of dollars off this shit. Speaking of Stan Lee, I think Stan Lee is CGI. I don't even think he's fucking alive anymore. I'm like, God damn, this motherfucker is still kicking. Alright? Shit. They must CGI his legs or some shit. I don't know. I saw that motherfucker in real life. He was weak than a motherfucker. 95 years old. He looked weak and tired like a motherfucker. But I don't know. I think he's CGI. But I mean, goddamn, it's like I see all these black folks like, oh, I was in the barbershop this weekend and dude was just like, man, see all these black people, they show up to see the Black Panther, but they don't go to vote. And that voting is free. And I'm just like, God damn, can they just watch a movie? Did you vote? Do you go to PTA meetings? Do you go to town hall meetings? Do you know who your Congress man is? Did you write him? Do you know your councilman or women is? Do you know that? Are you part of some type of organization or community activist group? Fuck that. Do you have a library card? Shit. I'm like, God damn. Why are people so mad about people seeing a fucking movie? And guess what? They're going to make part 2. How about that? This movie grossed over like 230 something million. Like, yeah, this shit. God damn. Shit, black women spend billions of dollars on fucking hair weave every year. I don't see a motherfucker say, oh, y'all bitches need to put their shit down. There's some people who talk about it. Like me, I don't like hair weave. Shit, they made a reference in the movie and I said, there you go, sister. Like that. I said, thank you. In the movie theater, loud as I was the only one. When the fucking, one of the female warriors took her fucking wig off. She was like, oh, this, I don't like this shit or whatever. This shit don't make me look good. I don't like this or whatever. I was like, there you go. Thank you. Loud as hell. I was the only one. It was pretty much like, yo, love yourself, But the movie was dope, man. The movie was fucking well done. I love the fucking the dynamic between what's this guy, Black Panther, T'Challa, and Killmonger, and it pretty much is what black folks are going through currently, between African Americans and Africans, because truth be told, when Africans come over here, they kind of reap the benefits of what African Americans have gone through, but then they'll say, hey, you guys aren't, you're lazy, like, it'd be stereotyped. It's a back and forth on both sides, and it's like, oh, you guys are not striving to do this and not striving to do that, and it's like, yo, you understand, circumstances are different. You know what I'm saying? That you came from something, a lot of folks here didn't, they play that in the movie and you could clearly see it. It's dope. I'm not ruining the movie by saying this, but it's like what's going on in Black America. But I mean, watch the Black Panther film. It's really good. Action is good. Visually is beautiful. In my opinion, it's the best Marvel movie that I've seen. In my honest opinion. Oh, you're just a prisoner in the moment and because he's black. Well, one of the reasons was because he's black. No, I'm just joking. No, but honestly, I like it. I mean, if you compare it to any of the other Marvel, matter of fact, Winter Soldier is probably my favorite, and that's the white guy, right? Winter, white. That's a dope movie. Winter Soldier is really good. But Black Panther is up there. I mean, if I see Black Panther again, Black Panther might get the nod because I like the story better. The story, was better. I loved it. I mean, you got to see it, and man, it visually is beautiful. It's fucking beautiful. I love it. I love like the weapons, all that shit. I also like people complaining. Speaking of complaining, you know who complained about the Black Panther film? Guess. Gay people. Well, according to the original script, well, I'm not going to do a gay accent because it's overdone. But according to the script, you're supposed to have two lesbians kissing or making out or imply that they're gay. Hey, guess what, gay people, LGBT, everybody's not gay. Every culture doesn't have a gay representative. Can we just agree to that? I'm like, God damn. Like, why can't... You know who's seeing this movie for the most part? Fucking children. Nobody wants to see that shit. Who gives a fuck about that shit? Y'all can have the Pink Panther. How about that? Y'all can have the Pink Panther. God damn. It's like y'all want to be invited to every goddamn party. Fuck out of here. Shit, you can't have a party without these motherfuckers any goddamn way. Oh, you homophobic? No, there's no such thing. A phobia is fear of. I don't fear none of you motherfuckers. Fuck out my face. Go make your fucking, I don't know. Just fucking annoying. Well, you should include us in every... Guess what? You guys are not in every culture. You guys are not in every society. Yo, there's certain cultures that... shit. You see what fucking Muslims do? Overseas, they throw motherfuckers off of buildings. They don't play that shit. I'm not extreme like that, and I don't think nobody should be extreme like that. But don't force your fucking way of life on everybody else. God damn. Who gives a fuck about what y'all do? Nobody does. Look what we do. Look what we do. Look what we do. Look at all our colors. Look what we do. Look at us. Look at us. Can we come? Can we come? Can we come? No. The fuck out of here. You see your boy Bruce, right? Your boy Bruce wants to change back. Bruce Jenner. He's having second thoughts. You know why? Because he's like, oh, I fucked up. Because mentally, he has mental issues. That's mental issues right there. Something's fucking wrong with him. That's mental issues. You don't believe me? 40% of transsexuals or whatever who go through with the surgery or whoever, they commit suicide. 40% of those people commit suicide. You know how high of a rate that is? So for every 100 transsexual or whatever, 40 of them will kill themselves. Maybe because they got picked on, maybe because they're just confused mentally. Maybe mentally they're going through something, physically they're going through, I don't know. I'm not them, and I never fucking will be one of them. Fuck out of here. God damn. Everybody's complaining about everything. Everybody wants a piece of the cake. I mean, goddamn, y'all ain't complaining about the fucking Avengers. Well, they didn't have a gay scene, but guess what? They have a gay character. Spider-Man is gay now. Y'all know that in the comic books? Congratulations. They made Spider-Man fucking gay. Well, guess what? He's black. I'm not even joking. His name is like something Morales. He's black and Puerto Rican, and he's also gay. Spider-Man. Congratulations. I think Colossus is gay, Iceman is gay, and all this other shit. Batgirl is fucking gay. Why can't they just fight crime? I don't want to see them having sex. Fight crime. Fuck that. Fuck the LGBTZYX or whatever the fuck. Fuck them. Fuck them. Tired of these shit. But yo, go see Black Panther. It's a good movie. Good men and women relationships. Shit, I thought the fucking women in the fucking movie kicking ass was enough. See how much they try to push that shit now, right? With the women fucking everybody up. Fucking, what's that? Proud Mary with fucking Taraji P. Henson. Guess what? Nobody saw the shit. Flopped. Why? Because nobody believes the shit. I told you. Nobody believes that shit. Fuck out of here. I'm tired of that shit. But yo, what I'm not tired of, I don't know if y'all been paying attention, man, but this guy, Tekashi 6ix9ine, man, I haven't heard one of his songs yet. But this motherfucker is the most entertaining motherfucker on the internet currently as I speak. If you don't know what happened, long story short, Tekashi, he's a upcoming rapper from New York, Brooklyn, I believe. And he wears rainbow. You probably know him, rainbow hair, and he's a blood member and all this other stuff. And young dude. And he was told that he couldn't come to, to LA for the All-Star game, just like performing in clubs and everything. Because another gang member, I believe from California, had a problem with him because Tekashi got accused of being a pedophile or whatever from a court case from like years ago or whatever. But the thing is, he's a young guy too. And the thing is, he explains the story. And I actually salute him for being honest and open with his story. And when you listen to the story and you read the details of it, he didn't do anything. He didn't penetrate the girl. She didn't do nothing to him or whatever the case may be. It was a girl that got invited to a party and she took her clothes off or whatever the case may be. And he just happened to be there and, the girl laid across them or whatever. And I guess they did like Snapchat or some type of video and shit. And come to find out the girl was underage, and that's how he got caught up in the shit. So it wasn't nothing crazy. So Tekashi makes a video like, yo, I'm going to come there and I ain't checking in with nobody. Because, everybody has this check-in process. You go to Detroit, you got to check in with Trick or whoever. You go to the West Coast, you got to see Snoop Dogg, who's turned into like a character right now. Have you seen Snoop? Snoop is like a fucking cartoon character. I don't, when I look at Snoop from 93, yes, people grow and shit like that, but this dude has become like a cartoon, like literally. But anyway, enough about that. So Tekashi, I'm like, get the fuck out of here. He ain't gonna go to California popping shit like that. So, you got all these other dudes, gang members and other rappers and shit. Like, yeah, we dare him fucking come over here talking that shit. Goes over to LA, fucking films like Instagram videos and all this other shit. And everybody's like pissed off. Like, where you at? We gonna come find you. I mean, this one rapper, was it Joe Jabba Ark or whatever. He goes looking for him. They go like 30 deep into a hotel. Like, fuck 6ix9ine, where you at? Come out and shit like that. Meanwhile, 6ix9ine is on like Hollywood Ave, filming videos, jewelry on and everything. Now, mind you, when Tupac and Biggie was having a little beef, Tupac fucked up a lot of money. And what I mean by that is dudes couldn't come, East Coast rappers couldn't go to the West Coast like that and perform and shit like that. Not with the tension that high, they couldn't do it. When Tupac came over to the East Coast to do, like, he came here after he released Hit 'Em Up. So obviously tension was high. He came over here and I think they was promoting Death Row East, and I think he was on Saturday Night Live. If you watch his performance, he has a bulletproof vest on while he's performing on Saturday Night Live. Because it was that serious. He knew what he was up against. You understand what I'm saying? Tension was high. So what I mean he messed up money is that when he made Hit 'Em Up and then this certain people, whatever the case may be, the media took it and ran with it as the East Coast, West Coast, but everybody knew that there was the two heavy hitters on both sides. So if you step into my town and you're one of the big guys, obviously there's going to be some type of issue. Like when E40 and Biggie, I don't know if anybody heard this story. When Biggie, I think he did an interview out in California somewhere. And I think this is before Tupac even got out. Or maybe it was when he got out. I don't know. Anyway, Biggie was just like, yo, I don't fuck with E40 music like that. I don't, whatever. I guess maybe he called him whack. I don't know. And you know how, everybody's sensitive, right? Especially back then. You couldn't say nobody's whack. That's like fighting words. But the thing is, E40, I don't think E40 was on it like that. But I think what happened was Biggie's entourage got fucking like surrounded. And the dude was like, yo, you ain't going nowhere till we clear this shit with my mans. So one dude called fucking E40 and was just like, yo, what you want us to do with him? Or whatever. E40 spoke to Biggie. He's like, yo, man, I didn't know you felt that way, but it's whatever, I'm not going to get you over some corny shit like that. But my thing is like, you see how deadly that shit can be? So this whole mystique that California has, the whole, like the gang banging shit came from there, and it's all this other shit. And it's like, damn, this dude Tekashi is over there walking the streets, talking shit. He's talking shit as I speak on videos and things like that. And he's not putting like California down. He's just putting down the motherfuckers who was talking shit about him, who said he couldn't go over there. And I was like, wow, I'm reading the comments online. People are just like, LA laws, that New York won, Tekashi's the king of LA. I mean, there's a lot of shit going on. But this is my thing. There's going to be repercussions after this, I believe. In my opinion, I don't think it's not going to end well. You understand? It's not like this is just All-Star Weekend and he just did that and he's out and the shit is over. No. This is damaging to a lot of the West Coast reputation. You understand? Like, imagine if a dude came from, I don't know, Compton and walked down Brownsville in in Brooklyn, and it was like, oh man, it's nice and safe right here. You don't think dudes from Brooklyn will get mad about that shit? Yeah. And dudes hold grudges forever. Shit, dude, I told you, dudes are still arguing about Tupac shit. From like 2 decades ago. They won't let the man rest. Still coming out and telling all types of shit about him. You don't know if it's true or not. Because he's not here to talk or speak for himself. It's crazy. But you gotta check it out, man. It's crazy what's going on. I mean it's on. I think Bosco, Bosco is the funniest fucking guy. Him, Rob Parker, and who else? I have like 3 people that's like fucking hilarious on the internet right now. But fucking Bosco 100, yo, check him out on fucking Instagram. Fucking hilarious. He's driving around looking for 6ix9ine, going into convenience stores. You seen 6ix9ine? Dude with the rainbow. You seen him? It's funny. Sophie, dude is fucking hilarious. But it's crazy what's going on. Cardi B was actually over there too, and she went to LA after making those comments. Now Cardi B know how serious it is too. She has security. Her security is thick. Her security is thick. I mean, I think she was with I've seen one video where Whack 100 was involved in, security measures or whatever the case may be. So I'm guessing she checked in, So I don't know. We'll see, what happens with that. But I mean, I don't know. I actually like Cardi B too. I like Cardi B. I mean, I don't listen to her music that much, but she actually spoke about the school shooting. And I was like, wow, Cardi B gives a fuck, I think she spoke about like Illuminati and all this other shit. They speaking on some real shit. Even though she sounds like a Muppet baby, It's like very, I like Cardi. A is for apple. Very good, Cardi. Here's a cookie. B is for baloney. Shh. Go to sleep, Cardi. Now I like Cardi B. She just sounds like an airhead sometimes. I'm sorry. That's just my honest opinion. But yeah, this shit, I don't know how this shit gonna play out with Tekashi. But yo, that takes balls, man. I don't know if y'all know, man. That culture over there is something serious, man. Something serious. It's for real. I mean, I think that's with any like hood though. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes ain't gonna go to Chicago. Chicago already like, oh, we already showing you what we about. You can't come here and talk that shit. I don't know. But you gotta check out the videos, check out the comments and everything. It's crazy. It's really, I don't know. It kept me going this weekend. I almost missed the fucking All-Star game. Just seeing what's going on. Which was dope, by the way. The slam dunk contest was really good. And people was like, oh, the slam dunk contest, man, that shit was ass since, hasn't been good since Vince Carter was doing. I'm like, have you watched the shit? No, you haven't. You know how difficult it is to do some of that shit? Shit. Today's black athlete is a fucking Black Panther. They fucking superheroes. The shit that they be doing. I'm like, god damn. Motherfucker did a dunk off of 2 backboards. I don't know if y'all seen that shit. He threw it off of one boy, caught it, I think I think tapped it and then fucking done some shit. I'm like, God damn. Where's his fucking movie at? That's one of the fucking Avengers and shit. He's a fucking X-Men. I'm like, God damn. But you know, that's my thing. A lot of people are complaining about every goddamn thing. I complain too, don't get me wrong. But you know, sometimes it's like tongue-in-cheek or just like to point out shit or in a sarcastic way or whatever the case may be. You know. But what makes me happy? Actually, the slam dunk contest makes me happy. That shit was dope. I like that. I think the NBA did a really good job with the All-Star weekend. The fucking NFL should fucking take mad notes. Only thing I didn't like is the fucking, they had, what was it? The slam dunk contest. They had like a fucking concert right before the fucking slam dunk contest. I'm like, God damn, is this like the best slam dunk contest ever? Shit, is Vince Carter about to come back and you know, he's Benjamin Button for some reason and he fucking, you know, he's 22 right now and he could fucking, I don't know. It's just like, they did like extra preparation for it. I think that was a little excessive. And then I didn't really see the national anthem for the All-Star game on Sunday, but I know that fucking Fergie fucked it up. I'm like, God damn. Shit. Why did they pick her? What has she done? Last time I seen her, she like peed on herself on stage. You don't believe me? Look on YouTube. I'm a YouTube junkie. I look up a lot of weird shit. And I saw Fergie pee on herself. Fergie? But that made me happy. All-Star weekend, it was really good. NBA did a great job. It kept me interested. Very, very interested. What else makes me happy? Lupita Nyong'o. Oh, if you don't know who she is, I found out in the Black Panther movie. She is gorgeous. Oh, man. Chocolate woman. Oh. So many babies. So many babies with her. Oh, my God. She is gorgeous. That made me happy. I'm looking at the screen. I'm like, God damn. I know I'm not the only motherfucker that's like, you know, thinking the same thing. That she's so, I mean, she shines. She's actually, just watch the movie. I'm telling you, she's really beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. She's my future ex-wife. Rihanna was my future ex-wife, but told you I'll eventually leave Rihanna, so this is my new future ex-wife. So I gotta be obsessed with her for like the next, I don't know, until I find another ex-wife. What makes me angry? You know what makes me angry? When chicks don't let men be men and just enjoy themselves. That makes me angry. The reason why I'm saying that, because you ever, like, for instance, like I play video games here and there, you know. And like say if I'm just like, oh, let me play fucking fighting games. I usually play fighting games for the most part. I play, you know, sports games with my boys and shit like that. But it's like chicks, they don't let you enjoy that shit unless it's with them. Like, fuck you. Why can't I just enjoy myself? You know, I need a form of, escapism. I need to escape sometime. You escape by going to the mall. To me, that's prison. I want to go in a fantasy world and just chill for a minute. But unlike those fucking assholes that shot up the school, I know the difference from Call of Duty. I know when people get shot, there's not a fucking reset button or a sequel. I understand that. These fucking assholes don't. But I hate when women don't let you fucking do that. It's like it's a fucking problem. It's like, you like that game more than me. I said, because when I press the button, it does what the fuck I tell it to do. Instead of getting on my goddamn nerves. Shit. Like, what's the problem? Like, everything is not all about you. Do you make everything about me? No. Well, put the controller down. I put the controller down what? So I can lay up under you and watch Law and Order till I go to sleep? I don't want to do that shit. No. Fuck out of here. And one of the fighting games I play, Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite, is fucking pretty much done. And I don't understand, the Black Panther movie came out, they could have fucking had one of the female warriors and that shit. They could have made the fucking killing on that game. But you know what? They're fucking stupid. Disney or whoever fucked that up. They supposed to like stop, making shit for it this year. I'm like, God damn. Spend fucking... And I bought the fucking, like, the extra edition too and shit. Yeah, I'm salty. And what else makes me angry? People who get, sensitive, overly sensitive when it comes to social media. Whatever happened to sticks and stones may break my bones, right? But people, you could say anything online, and somebody got something to say. It's like, God damn, you can't say nothing. Everybody has like a counter to your, argument to whatever the fuck you say. Everybody's right? And everybody's opinion matters more than yours. I say shit just because I like to say it. I like fucking with people. Or just putting shit out there to see the response. Because people take this shit way too seriously. Like, Facebook is life. Instagram is life. Twitter is horrible. But you know what I mean. I'm like, God damn. You can't joke with nothing. You can't joke about fat girls or just fat people. You can't joke about gay people. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if you tell racist jokes, I mean, people do it all the time. You know how many memes I see that's fucking racist as hell? All the time I see fucking memes. Racist as hell. Some of the shit is funny. I don't go, oh my God, let me report this guy. Because he said this, she said that. It's like, God damn. Relax. It's not that serious. All right, so I'm about to get out of here, but I'm going to get out of here with the 5 things I found interesting. Hopefully you do too. I don't know. Don't give a shit. Get your own show if you don't. I don't know if y'all saw this. Ray Caruth. Remember Ray Caruth used to play for the Carolina Panthers, and he put a hit out on his baby mother? Remember that shit? Because he was in the NFL and she got pregnant. And he tried to have her killed. And then the hitman ended up killing her, but she was pregnant. And because I think he shot her, and I think he shot I think pretty much in the stomach too. So the kid was born with cerebral palsy. So the kid is 18 years old now. Now Ray Caruth wants custody of the kid. I was like, wait, hold up. Aren't you still in prison, motherfucker? Yeah, he is. And I think he converted to Islam or some shit, because I think he had a kufi on or some shit. And then he finally apologized to the family. Fuck you. The grandmother said he will never get custody of his son. And I said, you know what? Yeah, I agree. I don't agree with women keeping kids away from guys, but in this case, I agree, because he tried to kill the motherfucker. Oh my God, crazy. What's this girl named Black China has a sex tape out. Well, she's sucking dick in a sex tape. I really don't give a fuck about that. I just, just saw it right before I did this podcast. Whatever. Stupid bitch. See, one of the shooters, see, he could have got her. See, what's his name? Elliot Roger, you could have got Black China to suck your dick and have your baby. How about that? Because you had money, right? All those bitches sell pussy on fucking Instagram. Booking at, precious69@gmail. Fuck out of here, you fucking smut. I don't know if y'all saw this. Hellrell from Diplomat. He got beat up like in a restaurant. Did y'all see that shit? He was like, he sliding it all over the floor and shit, and then he got up and he ran away. And you know what? People was like trying to clown him. I'm like, what the fuck? I mean, he could square up with the dude, but he was outnumbered. It was like 3 of those dudes. And the way people play now, they don't fight no more. Only reason why they probably was fighting him, because one of them probably did have a pistol, So I don't know. But it was really fucked up that people was like clowning him. It's like, I don't know. What would you do if you got jumped? Shit, I got jumped before. I mean, I stood my ground. I didn't run away like he did. But, hey, you win some, you lose some. What else? Oh, I found this fucking mad interesting. Brett Favre is actually talking about the consequences of playing football. He's talking about CTE and all that shit. I was like, wow, one of the NFL's poster boys is actually concerned. He said, I don't know if I'm going to wake up tomorrow. I don't know. No, he said, I don't know if I know who I am tomorrow. I don't know if I'm going to know how to get home the next day. I don't know. I don't want my nephews playing football because I know every time they get hit, I'm a cringe. Whatever. And also, the 22nd of this month, Elzai's new collab album with Crisis from the Justice League comes out called Jericho Johnson. Oh, I can't wait for that shit. Elzai is one of my favorite artists, one of my favorite lyricists of all time. I know he's going to deliver. So, and I hope I did on this show, man. So be sure to check out next episode, Dead Monkeys in Outer Space podcast. I'll see you next week. See you next Tuesday. Peace.